In this video, I'm giving you the top 5 best power forwards in NBA 2K24. We did the best guards, the best centers, and the best small forwards. The only thing left is the best power forward. In no particular order, this is a compilation of all the power forward builds I made this year. These 5 were my favorites that I would recommend to anybody that's looking for a power forward build. Let's get to them.
6'8", 210 with a 7'6" wingspan, and yeah, it's skinny build, 6'8", but 6'8", you know, is the best height for ISOing and all that basically. So you want to go with a 6'8" build. All right, so let's start from the bottom. We're gonna work our way up. All right, I like doing that, you know what I'm saying, because you can see it all formulating. All right, that's not a word. So we're gonna go ahead and go with 96 stamina. For vertical, we're gonna go 74. The reason we're doing that is for a chase down, and yeah, for chase down basically. For strength, we're gonna go 74 also. You cannot really guard centers, but you can kind of hold your own with a movable force. This is for running the 3 in rec. You can run a 4-2, you can run a small 4 and get away with it, because we're gonna have a high rebound on this build, as you're gonna see. Speed, we're gonna go 81, so you'll be faster than the majority of the power forwards. You know what I'm saying? You're an undersized build a little bit, but you'll be faster than them. So for defensive rebound, because we're gonna be away from the paint a lot, because we're more of a outside driving type build and more of a shooting build, we're gonna have to go, not gonna lie, we're gonna have to go with defensive instead of offensive, because we're not gonna really be in the paint like this. So I'm gonna give him a really high defensive rebound, which creates a triple-double threat. So it's gonna make him actually able to get triple doubles easily, because now you're gonna be able to snag over people like easily. For block, because we're undersized the power forward, we're gonna do a higher block. We're gonna do an 87 block, and this allow you to block majority of the people under you. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of the centers or guards your height, or point guards are 6'8", 6'7", you blocking all that. For steal, we're going 72. That's like the minimum I start to go now when I want some kind of defense. I think 72 is enough to get the job done nowadays. Perimeter D, we're going 88, so we can get the 2-way name, and we'll get 94 feet and gold challenger. So you want defense on the build too. It's a semi-defensive build as well. So we're gonna do 75 interior D. That's to help with the name. Ball handle, I'm gonna go 85, because you need that for the name. 75 speed with ball for Magic Johnson dribble style. For pass accuracy, we're gonna go 87, so we can get bailout and the LeBron James pass style, which is pretty good too. For 3-pointer, what we're gonna do, we have to have a 77. Okay, that's the weakness of the build. 77. You can still use the Vegeta on quick. You just have to put it more to the Vegeta side than the Kobe side, and I think it'll still give it to you. We're doing 72, and that'll give us Midi Magician silver. For free throw, we're gonna do 72 also. Bow to give us free points. You know what I'm saying? Now here's the L of the build. All right, let me explain something. You cannot have a high driving with this build, or it turns into the 2-way slashing playmaker that I dropped the other day. All right, now if you want a 2-way slashing playmaker, you raise it. Now, in order to keep this build a 2-way point power forward, the finishing has to stay below 80. You can either go with an 80 dunk or an 80 layup. Me personally, I'll go with the 80 layup, because 80 dunk to me ain't worth it. So for me, I'd rather go like 81 layup. If you go too much higher, it's gonna change the name. That's what I've noticed. It changes the name. You don't want the name changed, and I still want to stand and dunk to be able to do dunks under the basket, because you want to be able to, you know, still get them a little off here and there. You know what I'm saying? And I decided to do a 68 close shot, which will give him bronze masher, which will help on smaller guards. 81, you go anything higher than 81 driving layup, the name changes to 2-way slash and play. All right, that's what I've noticed. I think you can do 82, but you do 83, it changes. Yeah, and to me, it ain't worth it. So the highest you can do is like 81, bro. Or you can do an 80 dunk. You can switch it out if you want to. But I don't really care that much about dunk. Just enough so we can dunk, which is this right here. This is enough so we can dunk. We will be able to dunk, just not the best. Standing dunk, we're gonna do standing dunk so we can pull off, you know, just them basic standing dunks. Yeah, so we do this. You're gonna get shades of like Draymond, I believe. So yeah, we get to punch people and wrestle with people. We get a Draymond shade, a Tatum shade, and an Andre shade. And we gonna get the 2-way point power forward name, a fire name that a lot of people will not have. And you got to sub for that one, man. Cause a lot of y'all gonna be like, ooh, that's a nice name. I love the name. And it's a playable build. It's very playable. You can play with this build. Very playable. You're gonna be a power forward 6'8" and 210. All right. So this is what we gonna do. First thing, we going 94 driving dunk, so you can get all the nasty contact dunks. All right. So this one y'all might like more because you're gonna get the Slithery Hall of Fame. So you're gonna be just booming on everybody. We're gonna get a 45 right here just so we can get the standard dunks. Also, for mid-range, we're gonna go 85 with this one. For three-pointer, we're gonna go 76 for this one. So yeah, it's a more offensive build already. You can already tell it's more offensive. Alright, so ball handler, we're gonna go 85. We're gonna go 75 for the speed with ball to get Magic Johnson. We're gonna go AD for the pass accuracy. Okay. Once again, we're gonna go 88 for the interior defense. If we don't, we souped. Perimeter D, we're going 78. Alright. I'm gonna explain everything in a moment. Block, we're going 79. Alright. And then defensive rebound 60. We're gonna put this to 80, 81, 86. Max the stamina out. Divert to 82. The rest on strength. At least enough strength to get bulldozer. We got a little bit left over, so we can put wherever y'all wanted to go. You can do it there. You can put more there. Oh my goodness, I didn't know you can do that. Hold on, I didn't even know you could do that. That wasn't even in the plan. I mean, you could max his free throw rod if you want to give him a decent free throw. You know, you can put one there, and then, I mean, at this point, whatever you want to do, all right? Whatever you want. Me personally, why not? Just give him a high free throw. So when everybody do them transition fouls and rec, you get it all. So let's run through it real quick. 75, driving layup isn't the best, but you're a dunking build. This is a dunking build. All right, so you're dunking. We're going to have you're dunking, and you can fade from three. Not three. You can fade from the midi because you're going to have midi magician's gold. Midi magician gold. You get agent 3 right here. No limitless range. Just pop sharp take and you shoot limitless range. I don't even think it's worth it in my opinion. 85 ball handle and then 80 all that. You good? We going to have to do that. And you're going to get a post lockdown workhorse and all that. We don't have the clamps as high this time, but I mean honestly you're getting similar badges. And I'm choosing block over steal because I don't know. I just think block in this scenario will probably go better than steal. They trying to nerf steals anyway. Steals might get another nerf. So just in case, I'm going block, defensive rebound, speed. We're gonna stay at like 81. Stay 81. Strength. We're doing 74 to get a immovable enforcer bronze and to get bulldozer. Now you saw the other one had a higher tier of a movable and bulldozer, but this one is still kind of similar, you know what I'm saying? Vert gonna be 82, so we're gonna be able to leap out the gym with this build also. You'll be able to get all your contact dunks. I made sure this time, cause I know one video I messed that up, but we made sure this time you getting all of it. Alright, and you do the shades right. I hope the shades are right. Not the shades, but I hope the name's right. We getting Jalen Williams and Jason Tatum. Interesting. And you're getting a two-way slashing playmaker once again at 6'8", baby. You're getting 96 strength to get the bully effect to shove people around. All right, and then we also gonna do a 99 steal with this one. So I know y'all like, hold on, 99 steal and 96 strength. Yep, we doing both. And this one's gonna have a rare name than the other one. So y'all let me know which one you like a little bit more. So for speed, what we gonna do? I think an 80 speed is fast enough. You should be fast enough because most power forwards are either a center or a big dummy. They normally some kind of big dummy. Now you like 74 strength might not be enough. I mean vertical might not be enough for being that short. So what you could do, the other one's probably more of a park build. This one you can get away with wreck because we're gonna have a 83 defensive rebound. So we will be able to get them rebounds, and there's no point in putting an offensive rebound if we're gonna be spreading the floor. We'll never get that offensive board. But if we are on defense, we will get that defensive board. You see how that go? For block, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 78. All right, 78 is gonna give you anchor and then chase down artists. For perimeter, it's gonna do 85. Just keep it chill. We're gonna do 85. It's gonna give us this rare name, so we gotta keep it this way. In order to get this name, 75. I might be able to change it, but this is how I got it. You know how names are. You know how names are. for pass accuracy, what we're gonna do is 75. So we're not gonna be able to dribble as much with this one. Because of the crazy high steal rating, it just nerfed the playmaking. All right, like it nerfed the playmaking, and yeah, you'll be all right. For 3, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do 76-3. That's enough because it's gonna get you Agent 3, man. That's all we're doing 76 for, Agent 3, because the mid range is gonna be high with an 84. You see that? So the mid range is gonna make you have a whole bunch of badges, so you'll be able to green with a 70. As I'm finding out, you really don't need a high 3-ball to green. You really don't. You just need a high mid range. So the L of this build will be the defense. The finishing. You know, we're not gonna have a whole lot of finishing. We'll do just enough standing to be able to standing dunk. You know what I'm saying? Just enough to standing dunk, and the rest gonna go on layup, all right, until it stops us. Until it stops us. So this is how the build gonna look. I know you like, bro, we ain't got no finishing. Yeah, but you're a defender. You got that clamps though, and you strong. And listen, and movable enforcer allows you to push people around on defense, man. They can't go by you when you have that badge that high. They can't go by you. It's gonna give us shades of Draymond, Scotty, and David West. And once again, you're gonna see we're a ball hawk. So now we're a ball hawk. We're a 6'7" ball hawk. So that's another fire name. It's actually a cool little reg build with that high steal rate. Now you don't want the 99 steal. You can take it down, bro. You can take it down and make it 96. And you'll have a lot more to work with, and you can add more standing dunk if you wanted to. At that point, you can go all the way to, you can go all the way to 90. You can literally go all the way to 90 if you wanted to. And I'm just curious whether we're gonna get the same name or not. I don't believe we're gonna keep that same name with a 90 dunk. It's gonna change it to some kind of inside out thing. Watch. Oh, it kept it. It kept it. There you go. So you want lower steal and a higher dunk, you can do this, and you still can pull it off. 49. 7'9" wingspan. The tallest wingspan is 7'10". We went to 1 under. Yes, Giannis is 243, but we're doing 249. Calm down, all right? And then we're doing 6'11" because Giannis is 6'11". On our bottom, we're going to do speed 68. We're going to do acceleration 55. We end up doing strength 92 to get bulldozer gold and to get post lockdown and a movable enforcer because Giannis is a very strong player, probably one of the strongest players. So we got his strength up pretty high. We also have an 80 vert so we can get the contact dunks and so we can be a good rebounder, do chase down artists, and stamina 97 so we can get workhorse and all that gold. So we cool there. Let's go to the defense. So interior D, we got 88, which is going to give him gold post and gold workhorse so you can handle the paint. We got a 55 perimeter D. Now, it could have been higher, but we're going to have to remember, y'all, in this game, we're going to take a hit somewhere. There's no perfect build. You will always take a hit. Because y'all was getting on me about LeBron build about it being, you could have made a kick 9. Hell. Alright, so still 60. Block 78. You know what I'm saying? Block. It could be higher, but his actual block in game is 80. How about that? His actual in block game is 80. And his rebound, defensive rebound high. His defensive rebound is like a 91. And his offensive rebound is low. So I did the closest thing I could do, which is an 85 defensive and a 59 offensive. It's about similar to what he actually has in the game. And I'm making this build based off of the game, not what you personally like. I remember that. For playmaking, we got 77 pass accuracy, we got a 66 ball handle, and we got a 60 speed with ball. Okay, and we do get big driver, so we'll be able to rim run to the build. We'll be able to rim run to the paint and do all that. I couldn't make this Giannis build without a 3-pointer and without a midi, which I almost did. And you'll just make the build way more overpowered. But his actual 3-pointer is like a 70, and his mid-range is about a 60-something. All right, so it's right in the same ballpark. I don't care what you think Giannis is. This is what NBA 2K says it is. All right, so I'm basing it off of that. Now here up top, the finishing. Now here goes the hit. Because we have all those stats in other categories, the driving layup isn't as high. But we still have a lot of the important badges, though. We have a lot of important badges, and we have blow by, and we have bulldozers, so you don't really need crazy high finishing. I'm starting to figure out because we still have slithery gold because of the dunk. So we will still finish a lot of layup. Don't think you won't. You still have bunny, 2-step, and all that, and you got a lot of this stuff, so you still should be good. I'm still good. Driving dunk so we can do all the contacts. I couldn't find a way to get him 94. I think 93 is like the highest. 81 standing dunks allows him to do standing dunks. You know, we got rise up silver. It's good enough. Still precision gold and all that. And then we got a 75 post to do some of the post moves. You know what I'm saying? You got some of the post moves. And like I showed you earlier, you got shades of Giannis. Therefore, the build warriors, in case you like, it's not Giannis build. No way. This is not Giannis. His layup should have been 97. Yeah, I try to do all what I just did and give him 97. You're gonna take a hit in either defense, rebounding. You're gonna lose in some category. You're gonna have to take an L. That's how the build system is. But you see, we have Giannis. And so number 5, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna run through a few NBA templates that caught my eye. And number 1 is Lauri Markkanen, man. Lauri Markkanen is absolute. This is a crazy build. Look at this. Close shot 98, 3-point 82, midi 88, free throw 92, while still having some kind of a rebound chaser. Look at this, y'all. Look at the badges you get on this one. This is a really good build. The only thing is I would tweak it just to get 83. I would tweak it to get 83. So I would probably tweak something. But offensively, this is a good offensive build, man. It's a really good offensive build. Another one that I like is Shawn Kemp the Pimp. All right, where you at? Where's Shawn Kemp the Pimp? Look at that. 98 standing dunk. Oh, yeah. 98 standing dunk. 85 rebound. 80 block. All right. 90 driving dunk. 80 driving layup. This right here, Shawn Kemp the Pimp, is a good one right here to use also. This is a good power forward build. This is just a masher. If you hear the mash. Kevin Love was also a good one I wanted to show you. This is a good little stretch build that got some playmaking. I ain't gonna lie, this might be the best one. He's slow though. Look at that speed. That speed is atrocious, but he got a decent rebound. He got good passing. He can shoot, and he got post moves. He can dunk. Yeah, so this Kevin Love one you also can't go wrong with, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video though. Leave a like, sub if you're new, and the video right there on the screen is the best point guards, the best guard builds. If you haven't seen that one, check that one out next.